Just quickly, bro, I want to mention that I do one-on-one coaching. I want to help you become that young man I know you can be and that you want to be. I will be your accountability partner. I will coach you and we'll have weekly calls. Message me on Instagram or go to the link in the description and sign up to the second tier and we'll start working together. Let's get to the video now. I'm going to say something to you, bro, that very few people will say to you. You might hate me for saying it and that's okay. But if you want anything to come from your life right now, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that's a kind of cliche way of saying it. You should be pissed off with where you're at in life. You should look at your bank account. You should look at your body. You should look at your car. You should look at your house. You should look at the amount of respect that you get and how important you are. And you think, hold on. Oh, I'm not in good shape. I'm fucking broke. I'm not important. I don't have girls in my life. I don't have fucking anything going for me. And that right there should fuel you to win. Very few people will say what I'm going to say. The lives that you see online, on Instagram, on YouTube, on whatever, bro, whatever's out there, Facebook, that life that you just think is the highlight reel of other people that you feel a little jealous of, they're real people. And some of those people are having a fucking great time. They are living lives and they're riding around on boats and they're not worried about money and they've got the girl of their dreams and everything is kind of going to plan with them. They've got the nice car. They've got the respect. Those people exist. And a lot of us, we cope by saying, oh yeah, they're probably not happy. They're probably, something's wrong with them. This is going on. And look, I won't lie. There are a lot of people that fake it online and, you know, they're living a bullshit life and they just try to show the highlight reels. But there's a good majority of people who are actually enjoying their life, and that should piss you off. Because in life, you get what you deserve. And I realize that, well, I'm still very young, I'm 27, but I realize that in the grand scheme of things, kind of late in life, you get exactly what you deserve. So where you're at right now is where you deserve to be. And really listen to that. You are at where you are at right now and you deserve to be there because of your actions, because of what you've done, because of who you've spoken to, because of every day leading up to today. And if you want anything to come from your life, you have to now get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I know I said it's cliche, but just listen to me. If you're at where you're at right now and you're not where you want to be, firstly, you deserve to be there, but also you're okay with being there. And I learned this now at the age of 27. I was about 26 when this clued onto me. I now realize that if you're not where you want to be in life, then you need to work so aggressively, so ruthlessly, no time off, no excuses. Go after what you want and dedicate yourself to that one thing. It might take you 6 months, it might take you 1 year, it might take you 5 years, it might take you 10, but if you relentlessly go after that dream, go after that goal, that mission, that amount of money, you'll get there. But we go through life now living too comfortably. I'm gonna put 10 minutes into my hustle and I hope I make millions. I'm gonna do this with my life and hope it pays off, but you gave it fucking 5% of your effort. That mentality will never get you anywhere in life. It'll get you nowhere. And then you'll wake up one day thinking, why didn't it come to me? I put in 20 minutes to my side hustle every day and I pissed away 7 hours of my time on TikTok. Why didn't I get what I wanted? Because when you peel back the layers, you didn't put the work in. And I've hit a point in life, and I think a lot of you boys watching, because you get me, bro, and I get you, you now must become that unsettled, tapping young man that's like, okay, I need to win, 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 I need to win. And when you can get to that mindset by peeling back the layers, looking at your life, look at the bank account, look at your body, look at your house, look at your car, look at what's going on for you, and think, hold on, fuck, okay, shit. This is shit. I want a better life. I want a nicer car. I want more respect. I want this, I want that. That right there, that's your compass to go after what you want. That's what will give you every single thing that you want. That understanding that you don't have what you want, that's bullshit. I must now win 24/7. And it should become this at the back of your mind. I can't stop, I can't settle, I can't make excuses, I can't do this. Because if you build that mindset up, which is the mindset that I now have, I now know that I much rather risk it all. Risk the fun that I could have now and risk the fucking the dead end job and risk it all to have what I want. And that's what you have to be willing to do. You have to be willing to risk it. You have to be willing to see it for what it is. My life is not where I want it to be. I'm here right now. I will go after exactly what I want, and I have the fuel to do it because you just look at your life and you realize that there are a lot of people out there doing amazing shit, living the life that you want to live, and it's not all a facade. They're actually living that way, and you can live that way too, but you just have to commit. And it's now more than ever that you can have what you want and do what you want to do and be the man that you want to be, all through hard work, all through action, all through taking some time to figure out what you want and then committing yourself to doing that. Pretty savage things that I'm telling you, right, bro? But it's the honest truth. Me, including you, bro, we are deserving of where we want to be. And every single time you take your foot off the pedal, and I really mean this, that 5 minutes that you want to chill, that turns into an hour. That day off you want to take. That degenerate week you want to have. There's someone else, your age, because you didn't take the risks or you didn't do the work, that has what you want. Let me tell you something. This is how I want you to look at it, right? That girl that you've been wanting to approach, but you haven't been able to approach her because you're too scared. Well, that guy that became a little uncomfortable, who took some risks, he's got it. That money that you wanted to make, that money that you wanted to put into Bitcoin, but you didn't have the balls to put it in, someone else cashed out and made that money that you wanted to make. That YouTube channel you wanted to start, someone else got that subscriber that turned into a client because you didn't do it. You're trying to stay comfortable. You're listening to that bitch. So you have to look at it that way as well, bro. It's a dog-eat-dog world. So you as a man, you have to become uncomfortable. You have to have a baseline of being pissed off. I'm now at a point in my life where it's like, okay, I'll give it all. Every single thing. I'll commit. I mean, I'll get rid of everything. I will live in my car if I had to. I will go broke trying to risk it all so that I can have everything than to have a little bit and not take the risk. And you can have this same mindset, bro. And you or me, we can strive to go towards our dreams. Or you can just take a look and just say, oh, no, you know what? Netflix has got a couple good movies. Oh, Mr. Beast, he released a video. That girl, she's too pretty. And I'm just gonna stay in the back and just like have a look at her, but not say, oh, you can do that. But just realize someone else will have exactly what you want. It's very important. Let's go hit a chest workout now, bro. Well, we're gonna hit full body, but we're gonna primarily focus on chest, and I'm gonna run you through it, and then we'll wrap up the night, bro. Let's go. All right, bro. We're gonna knock this workout out the fucking park. I don't even know what the time is. It's 2:15 in the morning. We're gonna give this workout the same
fucking intensity as we'd give a workout when we're fresh, not tired, not 2 a.m. in the morning, because that's how we do it. But I said this to you last time. The way I train is so unconventional, but I believe it will give you the best results. I've trained every type of way that you could imagine. The conventional way, the powerlifting way, the strength training way, I've trained it all. Now I train full body, 4 days a week, and how I've got my own kind of, twist on it is whatever muscle group I'm working at the start of the workout, that's the one I'm going to go a bit heavier on. Every other exercise I do for every other body part, legs, back, everything else, arms, I will still hit it very hard, but this chest, because I'm starting off with chest, will get the extra push. But why I train full body is because, you know what, I'm going to say something. It's fucking fun. It's way better than, okay, Monday legs, Tuesday back, Wednesday chest, with Thursday shoulders. I like coming in, just fucking up the gym and going home. Like, that's always been how I've always trained anyway, just chaotic, even when I was training one specific body part. But now it's like, okay, I know the type of mindset you have to train full body, because it takes it out of you. And I still try to hit, every core muscle in this workout, as I'd hit it if I was singly training it on one day specifically. So when I hit legs, I'm not just doing 1 or 2 exercises. I'm hitting it with the intention that it's how I would train legs on a specific leg day. So let's get this done. And then I'll show you. In half an hour, 45 minutes, you can train full body because I lower the rest time and get out of here. And you don't have to spend 2 hours, 3 hours in the gym. It's a waste of time. We get in, we train hard, we build the body, build the mind, and then we get the fuck out and go continue with whatever else you got to do with the rest of your day, which I hope for you is work and working for your business or working on your goals or your dreams, not sitting there jacking off. I said this to you last vlog. I train high reps as well. And I'm not taking the piss. I train and I will at times go to 50 reps, but anywhere between 25, 30, 40, 50 reps, that rep range is what I will tend to go to for every exercise. Obviously, you have to drop the weight a little bit, sure. I mean, I'm not going to be doing, 225 or 100 kilos on incline bench. You just can't. But I still have a weight that's heavy that when I'm at the end of the set, my eyes are about to bulge out of my head. So it still is really hard. But why I train high reps, and I said this to you last time, is it's because you train the mental. There's a huge, kind of cliche that everyone says when they go to the gym, and it's like, I train because I want to fix my mental health. Yeah, sure, we all do. But I'm telling you, you want to fix your mental health, train with a high rep range. Because when you're at rep 10 and you're going to 25 or 30 or 50 and you're not even a quarter of the way there, that mental's got to kick in. And that's when you start to really tap into that demon inside. You're like, okay, I'm at rep 10 and I'm going to 50. I've got 40 more. So let's get this done. And I'm going to show you, as I mentioned last time, how to build your body. All right. I was 25, but we're going to go way heavier in the next couple of sets. But I did tell you this last time as well. It is supersetted. Everything that I do superset. And you're probably thinking, well, what about rest time? Rest. You can rest when you're sleeping. You can rest later. When you're at the gym, get in, get out, rest 30 seconds, 40 seconds, boom. People sitting on their phone, texting, doing whatever, watching a movie. You can lower your rest time. And when you do lower it, I'm telling you, your body for me, you're able to get more out of your workout and you're pushing yourself and you're exerting yourself to the absolute, your limit because you're not giving yourself that rest time. I look at it like when you see all these athletes and boxers, they get a minute to rest in between rounds. I like training with that mentality. Like as soon as that, that minute's up, back at it. Or 35 seconds or 40 seconds, back at it. And no matter how you're feeling, you just continue to, you just have to go. Doesn't matter. You just got to do it. That to me is building up, your muscle. That's how you're going to get, that mental toughness. Doesn't matter how tired you are or haven't recovered fully. Now, you're probably going to fucking laugh at me because I've been talking for way longer than 30 seconds, but I'm just trying to get the point across to you. But that's what I like. Doesn't matter how you feel, just straight back to it. Train this way. What's the way? All right. So that was easy. That was very easy. So just going to 25 of those, and then we'll put the weight up and go heavier, higher reps for the others as well. So we just finished up incline and chest press. Gonna hit flies, and I'm still doing heavier as I mentioned. So I'm doing 60 kilos. We will hit about 20, 25, 30 reps, but then we're gonna superset this with some shoulders. And you'll see, bro, like when you do these high reps, I still keep my form. I still keep the pace of how I'm doing the reps nice and clean. I'm not going too fast. I'm not going too slow. I like doing just this is the way you got to do it as well. Just a steady pace throughout the whole rep. Nice and steady, nice and steady. So you'll see that even here. Because when you go real quick, you ain't doing shit. And when you do, when you go slow, you are keeping it under tension, which is pretty good, to be honest. But that fast shit, like too fast, yeah, you might get some form of benefit from it, but it's not always going to be the most optimized way of training. But you'll see, heavy, 60 kilos. I'm only weigh like 70 at the moment, so that's something. And we'll still get higher reps, and we're going to superset this with shoulders. So let's go. 5, 6. So you see how I'm not super fast and I'm not super slow. Like super fast would look like shit like that. You don't want to do that. But also going super slow like this, and when you go back, if you couldn't get high reps for that either. But time on the tension is always good, but you get time on the tension when you do high reps as well. And then with that, right, as I said, we're always going to superset something. So we always superset. But even when I hit these shoulders now, I'll superset these shoulders with another 2 supersets. So that was flies. And now hitting shoulders, I will do shoulder press, and then I'll do delt. And still with that high rep range, it really, really works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, nice. So you'll see, bro, that was close to 75 reps in one set. And I said this to you last vlog, but that's how you can train, be super efficient, super optimized. And I'm fucking burnt, like I'm tired. And we still got, this is just the beginning of the workout. So when you do train this way, it changes the game with just how much you push yourself, your athleticism, your body follows through with it, because like, bro, that time on the tension, doing 75 reps for one superset, right? Obviously that was chest and shoulders, but then you do that with legs, do that with back. It's insane. So this is why all the guys that I coach, I always tell them, look, stop your workout and train this way, and you'll see the results come quick. especially if you've plateaued, if you've been training and you haven't seen those results, train this way. Full body, high reps, lower rest time, still heavy weights, and you'll see the gains. All right, so this set, bro, we're gonna do chest press, and then we're gonna knock out dips and push-ups. Again, so high reps, high reps, high reps. With the dips and the push-ups, I'll pretty much go to failure. And then with these, again, 25. The first sets that I'm showing you, so all the clips that you've seen, have just been the first sets of every exercise that I've been doing. So I progressively overload, and if you want to really build your muscle, progressively overload as well. So usually, and everyone kind of naturally does this, right, to see where your energy level is at and how much you can push or press that day. But I start with the lightest weight that I still find heavy. Don't get me wrong, like still, this isn't 5 kilos, it's still 20. But get that rep range, I feel how I'm feeling, and then through the next sets, I will go heavier and heavier, okay? So I said this in the last video, but 3 sets is what I do per superset for everything, right? So you'll see now, I'll knock this chest press out, and then we'll go do calisthenics, push-ups, dips, go to a failure with those. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. So again, that was easy. But next set, and set after that, heavier. Obviously the body weight calisthenics stuff, that's not gonna be heavy. But I mean, you can do weighted calisthenics if you want. I never do, because putting the rope or getting the dumbbell, it's always a bit of a mission. When I was fully into calisthenics, I used to do it, and that's why I actually kind of hate doing it, because it's such a... 2, 4. So that was 20. I could have done a couple more, but I'll save that energy for the push-ups. And push-ups I've always found quite easy to do, because for the last year, just a daily habit of mine, not for exercise, not for anything really, just for kind of mental, has been to do 100 push-ups every day. But I do knuckle push-ups, and how I do them is actually on cement or tile. So if you can even look at my knuckles, they're pretty fucked. And this is on a good day. Usually they're bloody bruised. They're still pretty bad. But every day, 100 knuckle push-ups. So push-ups for me are easy, but again, the reps. So what I'll superset this with is some close grip dumbbell press. And you'll see how much this just burns your chest when you do it. Supersetting decline with close grip dumbbell press. This will always hit like your triceps, but you'll still feel it in the middle of your chest. And then as I'm closing out chest in this workout and then going to go hit everything else, this just finishes it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 1. All right, G, that's the workout done. Full body. We had a big emphasis on chest, and then knocking everything out afterwards. What I'm gonna do in the next gym vlog, the next workout I do, I'm gonna show you the whole full body workout, and you'll see that in an hour, I'll get it all done. No rest or very minimal rest, still pushing, still going hard, sweating. It's close to 3 o'clock in the morning. And so The gas tank is now empty. Go home, have a sleep, and then do it all again tomorrow. But if you want to see results in your training, you need to actually attack the gym. One of my mental models and the best mindset I've ever developed is how you do anything is how you do everything. And you should never half-ass anything. Look, you're going to have days where you're tired, sure. You're going to have days where you got to hit the gym at 3 o'clock in the morning, fine, whatever. You're going to have days where things are just not going to plan. But what I want you to understand with that is you still need to give your absolute best. And that mindset will extrapolate to every area of your life. It'll extrapolate to your relationships, to your friendships, to your business work, to everything that you're doing as a man. If you have that mental model, that mindset of how you do anything is how you do everything, and that you're going to give everything that you do 110%. No ands, ifs, or buts, no matter how you feel. Results, success, progress, you'll see it all. But if you half-ass anything, you'll immediately see the impacts of that because you'll be doing the same thing and not seeing results. So take that on board, because I always say this to the young men that I coach. If you show up to one area of your life and you give 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, you'll see in many other areas, there's areas that you're giving 10%, 20%, 30%. And at the end of the day, people in this life will zoom past you because they're giving everything that they do 110%. They're giving their business, their relationships, their workouts, their diet, their this, their that, 110%. So you have to perform regardless of how you feel. Anyway, G, I will see you next workout. I'll show you how to do a full body workout. So I've just shown you chest today. Next workout, I'll show you the full workout. I think I showed you last week, or when my last vlog was, a little bits and pieces of full body, but I'll show you in the next one. All right, G, I'm out.